Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last time, we started up here in the Forest Temple, found out there were a lot of monkeys in need here, and I'm gonna drop this thing down here, because why not? I kinda wish I didn't die last time, because this might have had a little more relevance, but again, kind of shows that I don't really mind dying too much in this game, because often at times it lets you just respawn at the rooms you're at. But if we drop down here, our reward for blowing that guy up was in fact a piece of heart. This is one of the few Zelda games that actually has heart pieces within dungeons. That is not the most common thing throughout a lot of the Zelda games. I think, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong when I say this, I want to say this was only the second or third game to do that, maybe, I think? I know Minish Cap did that a lot. I think almost every dungeon in this game has 2 heart pieces in this dungeon, if not every dungeon has that. So, yeah, that's something that you're just going to kind of want to keep in mind. What even happened here? Yes. Oh, but I can't do anything this way. Okay, we have to kind of I guess that kind of makes sense. I kind of figured as much. That's an area we'll have to come back for later. In hero mode, the pieces of heart probably have a lot more significance because that's kind of your only real means of healing up besides using like a potion or something. Which I think I should still have like the milk, don't I? Yeah, I do have the bottle of milk. That can be used for, like, 1 heal anyway, but yeah. Anyways, we now have 4 monkeys here, so let's start heading north here and see what we can find. We have 4 monkeys. They'll hang from this dangerously over a giant chasm that has a lot of dangerous wind blowing and everything, and Link's just all like, yeah, let's just hop across here. And that's all she wrote. And if we head up here, I think these... yeah, these would probably normally contain health, but not right now, I guess. But makes sense, because we are ready to tackle the mid-boss. That ass, man. Don't you throw your dark Hiracos at me here. You spank that ass at me, man. But yeah, we got... I don't remember this guy's name, unfortunately, but... Shoot, sorry, I don't mean to brain fart in this guy's name now, but... this guy's name is supposedly just Ook. I did not actually remember that being this guy's name, but yeah. The idea of this guy is that he'll be throwing his boomerang around, and whatever he does, he leaves himself open to his own weapons. You're kind of just meant to stun him by hitting the pole there. And check it out. It was really that bug that was controlling him the whole time. Yeah, he was really just a normal monkey all along here. But he did drop this behind here. I am the Fairy of Winds who resides in this boomerang. You have freed me from evil, and now I have my true powers back. Please, take it with you and use it in your quest. May both my powers and my blessings go with you. If you focus my power in your boomerang before releasing it, you'll unleash the power of wind, aiding you in unforeseen ways. Very cool description for an item here. You don't really see that a whole lot in this game, but we got the Gale Boomerang. Mysterious boomerang houses the Fairy of Winds. Sucks things up with Gale Force on the item screen, blah blah blah. You can use ZR to lock onto places when you see the reticle. Lock onto as many as five targets at once. I bet even the monkeys should be satisfied now. Okay, let's continue combing this place. We already found something good, so let's keep searching in places where we haven't seen. Yeah. Let me put that on that button there. So, if we hold it up like this here, press the ZR button to lock on there, and that only raised it a tiny bit there. What we can do is we can actually lock on up to 5 times there. I don't know why that only opened a little bit there, but let's open that up a lot more there. There we go. The boomerang in Wind Waker was kind of similar, but that one had a bit more of like a... almost like an auto-target thing where you just kind of had to highlight your cursor over something to kind of lock on. This one actually has like a manual lock onto it. But Gale Boomerang is a pretty nice item. It lets you create wind gusts and do some stuff that a normal boomerang typically would not have been able to do in the past. Like, break those things. And you can also use it here to just kind of manipulate these things. And kind of more use that it's getting to show us off here is destroying this cage here. And yep, there's just some more monkeys. Oh, I guess there's still some monkeys you haven't freed yet. At this point, you should save them all and see what you get for it. We shall, in fact, do that, Midna. We shall, in fact, do that. Anyways, do it for this side of the bridge here. This will take us back earlier where we kind of just were. And I think we're... oh yes, okay. We're gonna head back into this room here. This was actually something important that you do need to kind of go back to, is this watery room here. Which is actually a lot easier now because we can now target these guys in the floor here. I don't know if there's a way to fight these guys otherwise, but yeah, we can destroy a lot of these floor panels here. That does just uproot the entire floors here, and these guys also just don't like waters here. And probably the cooler feature we can do here is that if there was ever a torch that was on fire... okay, that didn't quite achieve the results I wanted, but it worked, I suppose. Yeah, this area is just now opened up to us, and inside is, in fact, the other piece of heart for the dungeon. Might want to get this if you're a little closer to death here, but that is definitely still something very nice that you can get there. I would definitely recommend going out and getting that. Pieces of heart in general aren't too hard to find, so... in fact, I think this might have been the first Zelda game I ever got all the heart pieces in, actually, now that I think about it. I could be wrong about that, but I think it probably was, actually. Anyways, if we head back here... this is what I meant when I said that, earlier on, if you accidentally raised this bridge. Let me get... There we go. Yeah, we can use our boomerang to knock that down there. Yeah, if you accidentally blow one of those torches out, you can do that in order to get the rupee that was down there. And doing that gets us the compass. This is actually pretty late in the dungeon to be getting the compass, but... Well, if it isn't something useful, as long as you have that, you should be able to find where the captured monkeys are. Yep, that is definitely true, and that's kind of... I think why they give it to you at this point, because you're kind of meant to see the remaining monkeys here. Anyways, back in this room here, I have a really dumb story from when I was younger. So we're coming up at a puzzle here that I remember this one stumped me a fair bit when I was younger. I think... Yeah, there is... Okay, this would be kind of closer to... We're going in. I missed something back in that one water room, really? I don't know what that is. I don't know if... Do I even want to know what that is? That's probably not important, but... We'll be back for that in a second here. This area here, I remember when I was younger... Kind of around the time this game came out, I was kind of bigger into things like game facts and... I'll get more into this later on, but I used to watch the show on G4 called Cheat a lot, and I remember when they were showing this game a lot. That was just a show where they basically kind of guided you through, like, difficult parts of games, and I remember seeing a couple of dungeons from this game on that show one time, and a couple of the bosses and whatnot before I had it, but, yeah, this puzzle here, if you just kind of go all... willy-nilly, like, whatever here. That doesn't do anything there. I forget if Midna says anything here. There's still some... it doesn't say anything about that. No. You do say something. Door that opens with a windmill. What are they trying to hide with sophisticated contraption? You think you can... open something like this by turning those? Okay, looking at this here, there's a pretty obvious solution to this. And you might be wondering how I just didn't notice this, but, I mean, as a kid, I didn't. And to be fair, like, I was playing this on, like, the Wii through composite cables, and... I don't know if I was playing this on, like, my bedroom TV at the time or not. I don't think I was. Like, if it was that, it would be, like, just a small, like... CRT that I had at the time, but... Well, yeah, you can probably tell what the solution is. I remember I think I actually did look this up on GameFAQs, and some friends actually did kind of make fun of me for that at the time. Just because, like, I was kind of that person at the time. It's a very brain-dead puzzle, I realize. Like, it's... The solution's right on the floor there. It's just a inverse Z or a number, or I guess more of an S, but yeah. And that gets us the big key. Actually, it's another item over this way too. Hold on, let me grab this here. Stamp for the Hylian letter A. Oh boy, Meaver stamps. Guess what you can't do in this game? So, in the original game, that would have likely been a big rupee of some kind. Probably a, like, yellow or maybe even a red or a purple rupee or something. Probably a red. I don't know what rupee amount that would have been. They changed a lot of the rupee chests in the HD version to be these Meaver stamps. I'm actually going to be right back, because I do want to actually go and grab the... go and grab that one chest I missed there. It shouldn't take me too long to get back. This game was announced in like, late 2015. I think it released in early 2016, if I remember right. The HD version of the game specifically. And I remember, like, Miiverse shut down on the Wii U, like, I swear it must have only been, like, 8 or 9 months later, like, by that summer, I think, or announced that it was shutting down. This game wasn't even out for a full year by the time that, like, they just discontinued the Miiverse service. Like, that's how kind of... I don't know, really. I don't, like... It's difficult to think about, you know, because obviously stuff kind of happens for a reason, but it's just kind of unfortunate that they changed a whole ass collectible in this game. That the problem was that you got way too many money, like, they're bad English. You got so much money from chests in the original game anyway, and there was a thing where if you maxed out your wallet, you'd be like, well, I can't hold this anymore, I better put this back for later, but often it was, like, really late in dungeons that you probably weren't revisiting that often, so that kind of sucked. And so, yeah, there was often just a lot of money that kind of went wasted in the original, and I can see why they wanted to add something new to that, but yeah, it kind of sucked, if I'm being honest. Like, just getting a bunch of items changed to this other collectible, and then the game literally, like, the service for that collectible just shutting down, like, not even a year later. Like, man, the Wii U was such a weird time for everyone, I swear. Anyways, with all that, I think we do have all the monkeys from the first bit of the dungeon now, so if we head over this way, you may remember this room now. And yeah, there's kind of just a few rooms left of the dungeon here. I think we're kind of at a pretty good stopping point for now because we don't have too much left here. Kind of just a couple more monkeys left that we can see, and once that's all done there, we'll probably just be heading off towards the boss there. So thanks everyone for watching this episode of Twilight Princess. Next time, we're gonna probably finish up the Forest Temple here. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.